Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are working with Unreal Engine 4 and we're going to be texturizing things, applying normal maps and doing all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so let's open Unreal Engine and here is the program. I wish you would load that fast in real life. Yeah, let's go new project. I'm going to select that third person just because we can, and let's call this textures, or you can call it whatever you want. All right, let's create new project, and we're going to wait a few years for this to load.
6.5 hours later.
Oh, it's ready. Okay, so here is our default scene. And we are going to texturize the floor. Let's begin by creating a new folder and let's call this textures. Okay, now you don't have to call it textures, you can call it whatever you want. And if you hit import, you'll notice that we don't have any textures, so let's create some. In Google I typed textures, tiles, whatever. So let's copy this one here for this example. I'm going to paste this into Adobe Photoshop, and for this to work, this needs to be set to the power of 2. Okay, and which means that we have to resize this. Okay, I'm going to resize this to 512 by 512. Okay, now if you're not sure what numbers to use for set your textures to the power of 2, I'm going to take my calculator here. This is my calculator, and let's set this to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, so this will be a size that we could actually use, 16 by 16. Okay, times 2, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, and so on. All right. So these are the numbers you can use for the texture sizes. Okay, this is probably a little too big, but you get the idea. I'm going to save this under Unreal Engine projects. Under content, third person, and I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call this textures. All right, I'm going to call this one tiles _ D for diffuse. All right, now we need to create also a normal map, and to do that you need to download this tool from Nvidia. It's free. You can find the link under the description below, so download this and install it. Alright, so we're back to Photoshop. Let's go to the Nvidia tools to create our normal map, and let me flatten this first. This is on the filters, normal map filter. I'm gonna set this to 6, and everything, you should leave everything as it is. Generally everything works fine just with the default settings. Okay, here is my normal map, and I'm going to save this as tiles N for normal. Alright, so we are back to Unreal Engine 4, and you can see that my texture and the normal map have magically appeared inside the asset browser. Alright, and if they don't, you need to browse them manually. Okay, let's create a new material. I'm going to right click on the diffuse color or texture. Let's create a new material, and I'm going to leave the name as it is. I'm going to select the floor and I'm going to replace the default material for our new material. You can see that this works right away. Let's add the normal map to the material. I'm going to double click on it to be able to edit it, and I'm going to select my normal map, and I'm going to drag this out, and we need another texture sample. Alright, and this will be the normal map, and you can see that this works right away. You can see the bumpiness. Okay, let's apply this, and let's try it out, and you can see that this works not too bad. Alright, so our normal map and textures work fine. So now we just need to tile this because this kind of looks a little too big. Let's go to the editor, and to tile this we are going to need a textured coordinate. Oops. Here it is, textured coordinates. Let's tile this 10 by 10. Okay, and I'm going to copy this. Let's connect it to the normal map as well. And you can see that this works right away. I guess we have to apply it. Okay, let's try this out. And they're still a little too big. Okay, let's return to the editor, and let's make these 20, let's try 30 by 30 for both eyes. Alright, let's apply it. Try this out, and that looks a little better. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is we are going to edit the shininess of the floor. Alright, right now it's pretty good, but I think we can make it look better. Okay, so let's edit this, and to do this we are going to use a constant, which is just a number. Let's connect this to this, and let's edit the number, the value. Let's make it somewhere around there, I guess. That's not too bad. If you hold L, you can drag around the light to check it out. Let's apply this, and let's try this out, and you can see that this looks a lot better already. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching.